What is going on, guys? My name is Norsca. Welcome to another video. So this time we are taking on Norsca with our beloved empire. Alright, let's jump straight into it. And empire is leading by me, and Norsca is leading by Kickem. That's quite literal. So that he's about to kick some dicks. And as you can see, the army composition is very well matched up against each other, and I really liked it. Seems really good. And as we jump into the battle, we're gonna just pause here and go over the army composition. Alright. So my opponent army, he's got. Alright. So one of the guys on the Discord actually told me that if you put this item, like put the info tab directly next to a unit, and then you just move straight onto it. There you go, and that actually fixed the issue I had since ever I played this game. So that's really smart, and that really saved me a lot of time. Alright. So he's got Wulfric the Wanderer on a Mammoth with Hunter of the Champions, Fight or Die, Seafan, Foe Seeker, that's the default, the Rage mechanic, and the Encouragement, that's default, Cause Terror default, Cause Fear default, Siege Attacker default, and 15% of missile resistance. So as you can see, it's just got heaps of hit point. Like, I don't know if any other unit has more health than a War Mammoth. It's got 11,000 hit point. Well, that's just amazing. And on top of that, 70 armor is very decent as well. A ton of weapon strength, and also it's anti-infantry. It's got bonus versus infantry 34, which means like it's just gonna be insane when it just wrecks those infantry down. Alright, anyways, so for the front line, he's got 2 Marauder champions, 1 Marauders, another 2, I believe, not just 1. Alright, another 1 Marauders with great weapon, Brutes of the Hound, which is the Regiments of Renown Marauder Berserkers, and at the back he's got 1 unit of Marauder Spearsmen, and on the flank he's got 2 units of Skin Wolves. So one of them is the Regiments of Renown Skin Wolves armored version, it's most of savagery, and the other one is the normal Skin Wolves, which that's rank 7, I believe. No, rank 4. Right, rank 4. And for the caster, he's got a Shaman Sorcerer with metal. Alright, let's do this again. This is just incredible. I absolutely love this trick. Alright, so the Shaman Sorcerer got Transmutation of Lead, Glittering Rope, that's the plus armor one. I don't even know what is this. It's like a vortex, right? Gehenna's. I'm really bad at pronouncing these names. Golden Hounds. So what does is like a vortex spell. It's very good against multiple units. So it's good, and it's gonna move around. And then he's got the good and old Plague of Rust, and that's the metal shifting the map wide. Whenever he casts something, he's gonna have a map wide buff, and then all these come by default. Alright, and I believe he was on a horse. No, he's actually on foot. Alright, and at the very end, he's got a unit of Norscan Ice Trolls. These are very good as well, and it's much better than normal trolls. And he's also got a Marauder Hunters. These are AP, I believe. Yes, these are armor piercing, and they can break shields. Alright, so jump back to my army. So I've got 1, 2, 3 Pistoliers, 1-2 outriders with grenade launchers, and leadership I got Calfranz on Deathclaw with the Raglan's Ruthen, Stand Your Ground, Foe Seeker, and I got 2 units of Knights of the Blazing Sun, and both of them are hitting away here. I got my front line 2 Great Swords, and I have 3 Spearsmen unit, both at rank 3. And I got the Silver Bullets, the Regiments of Renowned Handgunners, and for the caster I have a Jade Wizard on horse. And let's check. I just absolutely love this. Alright, he's got Power Stone, Regrowth, Earthblood, and Lifelink. That's it. And of course my daughter Oriana is shouting in the behind. And let's get this game going. Alright, so first thing first, I'm just gonna push straight in with my skirmish department. Consists of 3 Pistoliers, 2 Great Launchers, just basically trying to poke them down a little bit. And these, okay, so Pistoliers are aiming at Wulfric, but he's got 11,000 hit points, so you know it's gonna take a while. And then Great Launchers is launching into the smaller the champions. Absolutely did nothing. I believe did some damage, but better call would be getting on those Marauder Berserkers, as you can see here. But my opponent is doing a good job by sort of streaming my Great Launchers away with the shielded version of the high missile resistance infantry. And then he's taking a little bit shot from grenades onto the Marauder Berserkers, which is kinda bad. And then at some point I believe my opponent is gonna just decide to just push into, and then in basically my bulk of army, and then just engage. Because right now, as you can see, he's kinda indecisive. Like he's putting his units back and forth and trying to figure out a better strategy to face the army I got here. And meanwhile, I'm just taking advantage of high speed and moving skirmish departments to basically try to harass them over and over again, do a lot of damage. And then Skin Wolves are kind of just pushing in, trying to zoom my Outriders Great Launchers away, and I'm just quickly putting these guys back. I don't want, the last thing you want is those big ass wolves getting on your back, so it's not good. And then just continue to just shoot the Marauder Berserkers with my grenades, and I believe that's really efficient as well. And then I did a little bit damage to his front line, I should say. It's not ideal, but it's just a little bit back and forth ping-ponging with my skirmishers. And then all the way here, I'm just trying to adjust my line, maybe like this, to basically to face my army to hit to whatever my opponent is about to do. And then he's still just, now I believe he's pushing in, like he just finally decided, okay, enough is enough, let's go, let's get this done. And as his name suggests, let's just kick some D, you know. Alright. And then I still use my grenades, this time it's on the Marauder Hunters, and just quickly trying to get rid of them. And I think the infantry is about to engage soon. And then I actually peel these grenades and Outriders behind the line, and they're trying to engage from behind. And also I'm gonna get my Pistoliers on the flank as well. And finally here, I'm gonna slow down things a little bit. So finally here, Skin Wolves just decide to push into those grenades, and but they got basically countercharged by Knights of the Blazing Sun. Hi Anna, how are you? And it's not gonna be pretty, that's for sure. And as you can see here, Calfranz is actually diving as well. So let's take a better look. Calfranz is here, and I actually overcasted a Earthblood, and popped Stand Your Ground, popped your Room Fan, and just basically popped everything. And then my opponent actually did a very good job. Some would like peel the Skin Wolves away, but it's actually not that enough, I believe, because as you can see here, just slow down things a little bit. So I got Girlfriends, I got Knights of the Blazing Sun, 2 of them. I got 1 Spearman unit. Everything just blew up on these 2 Skin Wolves. And meanwhile, at here, Great Swords actually countercharged into those Marauder Champions. I believe this is not a good matchup for Marauder Champions. And Wulfric actually dived into one of my Great Swords. This is actually exactly what you want to do with Wulfric. He's just gonna wreck things apart when you just send in Wulfric onto your infantry unit. But I got Silver Bullets, and yeah, I got Silver Bullets currently targeting Wulfric. Also, my Outriders grenade launchers are still just launching those grenades into this bulk. Like my opponent actually stacked 2 of them together, so it's a very good recipient of those grenades, I believe. And let's get everything. Yeah, exactly, Anna. So let's get everything in normal speed and see how it goes. Hey. And meanwhile, my pistol dudes actually shoot those at the back, so yeah, those Skin Wolves definitely didn't have a good day. And these guys are still just continuously taking grenades. Yeah, it's really bad, right, Anna? And then I kinda just move those grenades and my caster here to support. And right now, my opponent is just trying to beat my right flank and beat those Great Swords. Meanwhile, I'm actually moving this unit here to just put them into a safe spot to not get wrecked. And also, I'm getting these Silver Bullets. Hey, Anna, what's that? And trying to get those Silver Bullets like in a safe distance. And as you can see here on the left flank is pretty much all Empire. Everything just get routed and you know, get beat down quite bad. And the Wulfric is actually taking a little bit pepper from the Silver Bullets. And then I decided to just charge in onto the Wulfric. Let's make a 1v1 situation going here. Like Girlfriends 1-on-1 against Wulfric. How's that? And I overcast it, and he casted Hunters of Champion on Girlfriends, and a Plague of Rust as well. Meanwhile, I pop the Stand Your Ground, and soon I'm gonna pop a Heal, maybe Regrowth upgraded version. Alright, so that's a lot of spells and a lot of Winds of Magic and abilities invested right there. And also, I charged in one of my Knights unit, and also my Great Swords are coming back to basically engage here, and managed to actually about to kill Wulfric. And yeah, as you can see here, not many Norsca units are still on the battlefield, and when Wulfric dies, I believe that would be GG. There you go, Wulfric shattered, and as soon I think everything is gonna shatter, if I'm not mistaken. There you go, Wulfric actually got shot down, despite the fact that he's got 11,000 hit points. As you can see, a big dead mammoth. And we got... Yeah, and this big war mammoth is down. And that's the end.
No.
Alright, so basically, as you can see here, basically Marauder Champions did a little bit job, and those regiments of renowned Marauder Berserkers definitely didn't pay for themselves, and Wulfric kinda just get peppered down and get basically handled very nicely by Silver Bullets together with her friends. And Knights of the Blazing Suns, you can see, really paid for themselves. They basically took care of those Skin Wolves like quite handily. And grenades did absolutely fantastic. even though one of them didn't perform that well. But this unit here actually was constantly shooting grenades into those berserkers. And Pistoliers, you know, they got decent kills for the price. Great Swords, one of them absolutely just got dunked on by Wulfric, and there's nothing I can do about it. The other one was fighting one of the Marauder champion unit, which is really good. Like, they got 67 kills. So all to all, it's a very interesting battle. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, if you enjoy my contents, please consider subscribe, or I will signing off.